Welcome back. Converting between decimal degrees, minutes, and seconds. So let's look at this one too. Traditionally, portions of degrees have been measured with minutes and seconds. Minutes and seconds. And the key word here also is degree. Alright. A degree, let's say 1 degree, is defined as the central angle subtended by an arc of a circle equal to 1 over 60. 1 over 60 of the circumference of the what? Of the circle. So what we are saying is that we can define 1 degree as 1 over 360 of the circumference of the circle. Now, take note of this. 1 minute is written as 1, then there's a slash here. So when you see this, it means 1 minute. When you see something like 2 like this, it means 2 minutes. We also have 3 minutes, 9 minutes, 69 minutes, and all that. So the moment you see this sign here, it means it's representing minutes. And it's the same as 1 over what? 60 of, it's the same as 1 over 60 of a degree, So what we are saying is that 1 minute is the same as 1 over 60 in what? In degrees. Alright. So if you are given, let's say, 2 minutes to convert to a degree, it means that you just multiply the 2 by 1 over what? 60. Or you just divide it by what? 60, and any result that will be given to you is in degree. Is in what? Degree. Alright, so that is that for that. That means that if you have 1 minute, it's equal to 1 over 60, and if 1 minute is equal to 1 over 60 degrees, then we can also say that 60 degrees will be equal to 1 degree. Alright, so that is that for that part. I said 60 degrees, sorry. 60 minutes. Like, let's do cross multiplication. If here is 60 degrees, alright, and you want it in a minute, then when you multiply, you're going to get 8 in that. So 1 minute is equal to 1 over 60 degrees. And if it's 60 minutes, it's equal to 1 degree. Alright. The reason is that you just multiply it by 1 over what? 60. 1 over what? 60 to get it in degree. So when you multiply it by 1 over 60, you are going to get what? 1 degree. What I'm saying is that this multiplying by 1 over 60, like converting 1 minute to a degree, you multiply by 1 over 60. Or you divide by 1 over 60. So here, when you divide by 1 over 60, you get what? 1 degree. That is what we mean here. Alright. 1 second. 1 second, written as. So here, we have moved from minutes, and now we are coming to what? Seconds. So 1 second, written as 1 slash. It's not by mistake, it's there for a reason. So, so 1 prime is 160 of a minute. It's 150 of a minute. That means that if you have 1 second, what is 1 prime, and you want to get it in a minute, you have to multiply by what? 160 or divide by 160, and you are going to get such result. So that means that, yeah, that's what is here. 1 prime is equal to 1 over 60, and that is also equal to, if you want to get it in degree, if you want to get it in degree, that means that you will also divide it by what? 3,600. 3,600. So when you divide it by 3,600, you get it in what? In degree. But when you divide it by 60, you get it in what? In minutes. So this is 1 second. You can get 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and many more. Alright. Now 60 minutes. 60 minutes. We are saying that if you have 1 minute, you divide it by 60. Alright? That means that if you have 60 minutes and you divide by 60, you are going to get what? 1 second. You are going to get, you are going to get 1 minute. 1 minute. So if you have 60 seconds and you divide by 60, you are going to get 1 minute. Alright. Then measure 14 degrees. 42. Then measure 14 degrees. 42 prime. 38 prime. Represent 14 degrees. 42 minutes and 38 seconds. So it goes like that. It goes like that. From degree, you move to prime. And from prime, you move to prime. And we are saying that this represents the degree, the next represents the minute, and this represents the what? The seconds. So anytime you see prime, it's representing what? Seconds. Alright, so that is that for that. Angles are also commonly measured in decimal degree. It's not always that angles are measured in minutes. Sometimes it's also measured in decimal degree, and that is what we have here. And we are saying that 12.238 represents 12. Then it's like this. I want to clean somewhere. It's like this. 12.3238. Alright? We are saying that it represents this. Because if you have 12 here, we can say this is 12 plus, you see, 0.238. And here you get 12 plus this 0.238. If you want to remove the decimals, then this will be the same as 238. That is, we're writing it in a whole number. We get 238 over 1,000. Over 1,000. And we are saying that we can write it in this form. So that is that for that. Or you can write it as 12,238 over 1,000. Alright, so that is that for that. Good. So let's look at these examples and see how we are going to work on it. And don't forget, after that, I'll give you a trial work for you to go and exercise your hands on it. So that is converting between degree, decimals, between decimal degrees, minutes, and seconds. Alright. So which one is our first question? Okay. Convert solution 1. Convert 74 degrees. Please, there is no comma and there is nothing here. Just split it small. 8 what? Minutes. 14 seconds. To decimal degree. To decimal degree. Straightforward. You know that if it's minutes, we divide by what? 60. And if it's seconds, we divide by what? 3,600. Like what we have here. Because we want to get all in what? Degree. Saying that we have to convert to degree decimals. So from minutes to degree decimals, we divide by 60. And from seconds to degree decimals, we divide that to by what? 3,600. So straightforward. This is already in degree, so no problem to it. No problem to that. Plus this, which will be 8 over 60. plus 40 over 3,600. So that's going to be for that. Then you take your calculator, then you start punching. Alright, so we have 8 over 60 plus 40 over 3,600. Very good. So the decimals is going to give you 74 degrees plus, so you get 0.137, and the rest is 2. I hope you can see that. So here we end by saying it's the same as 74.137 degrees. Alright, that is all, and you are done. It's not difficult. Just know that this is minutes, you divide by 60. This is seconds, you divide by 3,600. And you are almost there. I trust you understand it. Good! Let's look at the second question. Looking at the second question, we have to convert 34.81 degrees to decimal degree. Now remember, with this question, we have this, so we move from this side to this. In another way, we can also move from here to this. If you can move from here to the other end, then you can move from the other end to this side. So looking at the second question, we have been given this one, and we have to go back to get degree, decimals, degree, minutes, and what? Seconds. So straightforward. Let's see how we are going to do that, and you will love it. Trust me. Let's move on. So we know that this is already in what? In degree. So here we write this as 34 degrees plus, then that one will be 0. Here is the same as 0.817. Alright, 817. Now, and this is what? Degrees. Note that from degrees you move to minutes, and from minutes you move to what? Seconds. Good. So, when you reference your note, I give to you that if you have degree and you want to move to minute, what will you do? You multiply it by what? 60. So, we get 34 degrees plus 0.817 times 60 minutes. Times 60 minutes, and this is going to give you 34 degrees plus, take your calculator, let's work it together. We have 0.817 times 60. Yeah, write it in decimals, and that's going to give you 49.02, and that is minutes, and that is minutes, and that is minutes. Okay, let's move on. So here we get 34 degrees plus 49 minutes plus 0.02 minutes. Now we see minutes here, minutes here. So we have to change this minute to what? To seconds. And as I said, to change this to seconds also, we are going to multiply this by 60 seconds. So 34 degrees plus 49 minutes plus, here we are going to get 0.02 times 60 seconds times 60 seconds, and we are going to get 34 degrees plus 49 minutes plus, take your calculator and punch that for me, 0.02 times 60. Very good. And when you do that, you are going to get 1.2 seconds. 1.2 seconds. So finally, we get this to be our answer because we have the degrees, the minutes, and the seconds. It's not that difficult. Just know that it's the same as 34 degrees plus 0.8, and it's in degrees. So when you multiply by 60 minutes, then you're going to get everything in minutes. And when you get everything in minutes, we have to move towards seconds. So this is also the same as 49 plus 0.02. And having this, when you multiply these two by 60, you are going to get that. So that is all for that. Good. Let's move to the second question. Let's move to the second question. B. And that one to degree, minute, and what? Second. To degree, minute, and what? Second. To degree, minute, and what? Second. To degree, minute, and second. I trust your 78 now. 29, 23 degrees. Because you can't be watching this explanation and be waiting for the solution to this one. I trust you. Now this is the same as 29 plus 0.23 degrees. Alright? This is degrees. So we have to change this one to what? Minutes. So 29 degrees plus 0.23 times 60 minutes. Times 60 minutes. And you get 29 degrees plus. Multiply this by this. And you are going to get 0.23. 0.23 times 60. You get 13.8 minutes. And this 13.8 minutes can be written as 29 degrees plus 13 minutes plus, here we get 0.8. So we multiply it by 60 seconds. And we get 29 degrees plus 13 minutes plus, lastly, 0.8 times 60. And we get 48 minutes. Very good. So that is that for that. I trust you understand it. And you need to understand it. Okay. So that is that for that. Let me give you some try questions for you to go and do it. Yes. As a student, you need to be solving more questions. So one, you have to convert. You have to convert 62.4 degrees to degree and minutes. 2. Convert 58 degrees 22 minutes 16 seconds to decimal degree. To decimal degree. 3. Perform each calculation. The A is 51 degrees, 29 degrees, plus 32 degrees, 46 prime. B, 90 degrees minus 73 degrees 12. That was somebody is there saying that, please, you always solve such question with us. It's just simple. I always I solve such question like this with you. I have done that. So after that, and after that, you come and add. It's just simple as that. And that's that. Alright, so I'll leave that for you to go and try your hands on it. And it's going to help. Alright, so this will be your suggested solution. When you solve the first one, you will get the answer will be 62 degrees plus 0 points. I nearly solved it. 62 degrees 24 minutes. And the solution for the second one is also going to be 58.37 degrees. Alright. Then third one, A. The A is going to be 84 degrees 15 minutes. And the B is also going to give you 89 degrees 60 minutes, 73 degrees 12 minutes, 16 degrees 48 minutes. Alright, so that's going to be the solution to that. See you for radian measure of angles.